Hey, my name is Sarah Raquel Gauthier, and I've just released a book titled Color Me Yellow: Finding Your Voice and the Tension Between God's Promises and Their Fulfillment. So I grew up in Lakeland, Florida, and started playing the violin when I was 8 years old. Had the opportunity to go to some really incredible performing arts, middle schools, high schools, and then went to a college where I was there on a violin scholarship. And one of the things that happened to me was that I was playing my violin for 2 to 3 hours a day, performing in master classes and ensembles and in orchestras. And one day during a performance, I felt an extraordinary pain in my left arm. And that extraordinary pain led me to going to the doctor. And the doctor said to me, "Listen, Sarah, you have a deformity in your rotator cuff. Your rotator cuff is shaped like a hook." And that was the day that he told me, "You're gonna have to make the choice between getting surgery, physical therapy, or playing the violin ever again." And so that led me on a journey of just wondering, like, how could this be? I've been playing the violin for 11 years. I thought that I would be playing the violin for the rest of my life. And I had all these questions. God, why did you make me this way? God, why did you give me this gift if you knew that eventually you were gonna take it away? And I was feeling really low and feeling really sad and really feeling very confused about what I was gonna do with the next season of my life, because the violin music was my voice. And so one day I was sitting on the floor and there were a bunch of crayons in front of me and a coffee table, and my friend notices that I'm feeling pretty sad, and she says to me, "Sarah, I'm gonna color you yellow until you believe it." And in that moment, I didn't really understand what she meant. I didn't really understand what she was trying to say, but then it occurred to me that my voice was not caught up in my violin. It wasn't caught up in music. My voice was so much more than that. And when she said, "I'm gonna color you yellow until you believed it," I realized that I am yellow. And so that's really the origin story of the title of this book, and going through a season where nothing made sense. And I thought my life was gonna look like one thing, and it really ended up looking like something totally different. And so Color Me Yellow really came from that season of my life and that conversation. You can expect to see Color Me Yellow available in early June.